just here representing the interpreters committee here in Fiji. I'll just briefly explain our work and probably some challenges. Hopefully, still going through the paperwork to become an association. The forum is in dthe language and we interpret it in Fiji Sign Language. We use gestures and we interpret. It only started with 5 interpreters, most of whom were teachers of deaf children or worked in the deaf ministry. And we've had her teaching job, but just to go and interpret full-time at Maris Brothers High School. We also had interpreters attending the COF ASIA, that is in Australia, Australian Sign Language Association Conference.
A bit about International Week of the Deaf. So every year, in the month of September,
it's a pleasure to be here today. We had a very good start this morning. Excellent display of sportsmanship by PG team to make a try against the world leaders in rugby. England World Cup winners. It's amazing delivery, and our thanks to the excellent presentation and play by PG team. Despite having the game early morning, you still managed to come and organize this function here. Thank you very much, and that demonstrates your commitment to the children of Fiji. Ladies and gentlemen, you would have noted the Bainimarama government's commitment to education and educating our children in terms of building a knowledge-based society. The Bainimarama government, in particular our leader, Honourable the Prime Minister Bainimarama, believes strongly that this country's stability, peace and progress rest squarely and fairly on our ability to develop a cadre of educated Fijians who will make decisions based on logic, reasoning, rather than based on variables such as ethnicity, religion, caste or class in the society. Long-lasting peace, stability and growth of any country depends on our ability to create this cadre of people who will become the future Fiji. In this regard, you would have noted that the Bainimarama government has removed all obstacles, to be frank, all obstacles to achieving access to education. To the extent that now the Bainimarama government is also recognizing the importance of ECE. While people normally see ECE as a platform for preparing students to go to Year 1, I see ECE as an early detention period where children with special disabilities can be pulled out, identified, and special attention be given to them at that stage so that they can perform well and be part of the normal education system. Ladies and gentlemen, it is in this regard that we are now providing free education to ECE centers as well. And some 2 months ago, I announced that by 2017, we want to see ECE centers attached to all primary schools. And to this effect, we are willing to provide support, and we've asked that the primary schools provide the surplus FEG money towards construction of that outfit for the ECE provision. And of course, we will also find resources to support the efforts of the primary school management to construct that ECE outfit. Ladies and gentlemen, the core business of the ministry is to educate children, moving away from a teaching-only paradigm to a paradigm of teaching and learning. While that is our core business, when in front of us we are losing our children, it bothers us. Hence, we need to do more than just teaching and delivery. We need to also ensure that we protect our children. Yesterday, we organized a national discourse for prevention of suicides by our children. Our children are vulnerable. At the age group up to 18, they're more emotional. They're not able to rationalize decisions because their minds are not that well developed. They're in a developing stage. It is during this period, there are members in the society who could take advantage of this vulnerable stage and tempt them to do things that could result in irreversible and irreparable damage to them and the society, the community and the families. We have seen 89 suicides this year, much more than for the same period any other year. Hence, we decided that while policymakers have been talking about it, while people have been talking about it, the NGOs and civil society organizations, we want the children to talk about it and discuss it. Someone criticized saying, how can you get children to talk about suicide? I said, if we don't talk to the children, someone else is talking to them through Facebook, internet, text messages. It's better we talk to them and say, no, it's not on. And tell them and assure them that they're not alone. They're part of a family. The family is their classmates. The family is the school children. The family is their home, the parents, relatives, community members. And they, when they harm themselves, they're harming the entire community, the family members. And the family members will not be able to live a normal life if someone of their own is missing. Hence, we wanted them to understand this and discuss this. And yesterday, throughout Fiji, our children spoke up and said that they need to be supported, they need to be assisted, they need to be loved. A small but significant proportion of our children originate from single parents or broken marriages. Inevitably, while one parent tries to give the maximum love, but the fact of the matter is the child is deprived of one parent's love. Now we have seen, over the last 2 decades, parents have pushed away the responsibility of developing the child to the formal school system. We're happy to do whatever we can, but we are saying there's no substitute to parental love and care. And we are urging the ministry, we are urging every parent to spend that quality little time with the child at home every evening if possible. Half an hour will make a difference. I've got a daughter in a tertiary institution and a son, small one, in year 2. Every day when I'm in Suva, when I get home before he goes to sleep, I spend half an hour, one-to-one, not with others, one-to-one, talking to him, asking how he did in school, asking him and reading one story. One story. He's so much into it that today he asked me that he needs more storybooks and for me to read. So what I am saying is that little half an hour will make a difference to the child in terms of knowing that there is someone out there. The message is that our children are not alone. We are there. The community is out there to guide them, to mentor them, to ensure that we have the future Fiji, the right future Fiji. Ladies and gentlemen, it's an honor and pleasure to be here today to officiate the launching of the week for the Association of Deaf in Fiji. This celebration originated in 1958 from Rome, Italy. In recognition that these are our children, they need to also lead a normal life. However, for so long, we have been treating them as a secondary children, but no longer. I want to today let you know that our Prime Minister, Honourable Bani Marama, and the Ministry of Finance will make some major announcements in the budget to recognize that we will treat them equally, if not favourably, and provide the resources that they need to develop them to lead a normal life. We also want to mainstream them in the school system. But unless and until, as mentioned by one of the speakers, we provide facilities in the school system, we will not be able to get them to understand what is taught by the teachers for the normal children. What we want to do is we're now talking to the teacher training institutions to revise the curriculum. We want to introduce sign language as part of the teacher training institution's curriculum so that all the future teachers also know sign language, and therefore in their teaching they can use sign language. Ladies and gentlemen, we would want a list of the things that you want us to do for the children. We're happy to fund it and provide resources. We're happy to fully fund the 5 that we are funding from next year, only giving 50%. we were committing today that we will increase the number of sign language interpreters to our resources, our funds, but we will do more. A simple provision of a simple hearing aid can turn a child from being a deaf to not a deaf. We have just seen a child graduating out of USP, attending normal class without any interpreter because the child was given a hearing aid. That is something that we are working with an international donor partner that I met last week to provide hearing aids to all those children who have difficulty in hearing. So my assurance to the association is that our ministry will provide all the required resources to ensure that the children are equal to all, the children lead normal life, and the children also have access to all the training facilities and resources that other children has. I also want to appeal to all the business sector to treat them equally, give them equal opportunity, if not favorable opportunity, and show up as part of your corporate social responsibility that you are caring for them and you are treating them equally as everyone else. Ladies and gentlemen, with these words, I want to congratulate all those behind organizing this, to recognize that we are there for you. You're not a forgotten lot, and we will give you more resources because you need special attention. With these words, it's my pleasure to launch this week-long celebration, which will create awareness to everyone that they do exist, they want to live a normal life, and they need to be supported by all stakeholders in the society and the community who have taken things for granted. With these words, again promising that our ministry will provide increasing amount of resource next year, and we look forward to being part of this week-long celebration. Our offices in the Western Division office will provide all the support that we need to ensure that this week's celebration is a successful one. Thank you, Vinaka and Dhanwad.